Yo! Welcome back. My phone. Oh shit. Nah though, but today we're gonna react to Master Media's video. This video is all about BEERUS and the real purpose of what he doing, man. Nah though, but if you wanna go to the original videos down in the below, make sure you go subscribe to Master Media. And let's get into this video, man. Alright, let's do this.
BEERUS is a fan favorite character in Dragon Ball Super. People love him because of his overwhelming strength and his funny personality.
Damn right,
I know he's one of my favorites. However, there really isn't too much information as to why he's a god of destruction or much information about his past as to why he was selected, anything about his upbringing, or exactly what is his real purpose as a god of destruction besides just blowing up planets so that others can be created. There has to be something more than that really involved with this great deity character, BEERUS the Destroyer. So in Dragon Ball Super episode 80, we actually got some very, very critical information regarding the strength and the mortal levels of the different 12 universes. The Great Priest gives us a speech and he tells us that the Omni King has basically calculated a mortal level or a ranking for each of the 12 universes. Now he says that Universe 7, our universe, is actually the second lowest from the bottom with a mortal level of 3.18 on average, which is not good at all.
Damn.
There are two major theories among fans. What is this average mortal level exactly? Does it mean power? The first thought is that the power of your universe in terms of all the fighters in your universe is what your average mortal level is. The second theory is that it actually has to do with like the civilizations, how well the universe is doing. Like maybe if there's not a lot of war, if it's a thriving universe, then it probably has a much higher average mortal level. My theory on this is that it's actually something like a combination of those two major theories. And so let me go through the rest of the information that we got, and then I will explain how BEERUS's true purpose plays into all of this. Each universe is home to trillions upon trillions of different life forms, and I think the original purpose of the Omni King was to create a gigantic number of universes, 18 at the start, and since he can't basically manage all of them by himself, he appoints a Kaioshin and a god of destruction to oversee the universe, to basically ensure that the universe continues to thrive and grow, and their job is essentially to basically police that universe. In a sense, they're almost like a government. They're supposed to be making decisions that help that country, or in their case, that universe, by pouring energy into one area or taking it from another. They're supposed to be helping that universe grow, expand, and thrive through their own means as basically the two leaders of that universe. So right here, the Great Priest says that Zeno-sama has often said there are too many universes. Now remember, he wiped out 6 before, so maybe their average mortal level was like below a 1.0, so he wiped them out. But then he says that universes 1, 12, 5, and 8 are exempt from entering because their mortal level is over a 7, so they won't be erased. So basically, these are the most thriving universes that we have in the entire multiverse. Now, the reason I said I think my theory is kind of based on both theories is that if you would have more life forms, you would have a much higher percentage chance of actually having stronger life forms in there. Take a look at the Saiyans, for example. If BEERUS had been doing his job and he stopped Frieza, if he was the policeman of that universe, and he stopped Frieza from destroying Planet Vegeta and all of the Saiyans, their average mortal level may be much higher because the entire Saiyan race could be thriving. There could be tons of Super Saiyans everywhere, and that would essentially give the universe a much higher mortal level. You have a more thriving society or thriving universe of life forms, as well as stronger people in there. Now, the Saiyans are actually a really bad example because they themselves were destructive and they would just go around destroying planets. But this is just kind of an example how the average mortal level could play into both power and thriving civilizations. If you give a civilization enough time to grow, it could get very powerful, and those combined could raise the average mortal level. A really good example would actually be the Namekians, who have both high power level and are a very thriving established civilization. So we see that BEERUS is actually very upset with Kaioshin because he says you're taking a back seat, saying it's pointless to help mortals develop their planets and they should basically be doing it on their own. And as a god of creation, he should be taking more initiative to actually help all of these planets develop and grow. That would help the average mortal level. At the same time, Kaioshin is very upset with BEERUS because BEERUS is sleeping all the time and he's not stopping people like Frieza, who are running around destroying planets and civilizations, which is in turn lowering the average mortal level. Just because BEERUS is a god of destruction doesn't necessarily make him a bad guy. I think what this means for us is that the god of destruction's responsibility is basically supposed to be to preserve the universe, to wipe out threats like Frieza, and to destroy basically maybe even low mortal level planets so that new fresh ones can be created to essentially try and make the universe thrive even more. We know he's not a bad guy. He has a great personality. He's actually a good guy for the most part, and he does probably abuse his destruction powers a little bit. But for the most part, to me, what this new information means is that the god of destruction's responsibility is to actually govern the universe, respond to threats, and make space so that new thriving planets can be created by Kaioshin.
So it's a good thing.
Long story short, if he's doing his job and Kaioshin is doing his job to help all these civilizations grow, then they're going to have a much higher average mortal level in the universe. So now you're with much more civilizations, much more thriving people and life forms, which in turn gives you an overall greater power level on average, which gives you the higher average mortal level. I know that was a huge mouthful, but this is just my opinion on it, guys. Maybe we'll get some more information on this later, but I have a feeling just Dragon Ball Super wise, we're probably not going to get any more of an explanation than that. That's my theory. If you guys have any other theories, please leave them below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'm not particularly happy that 4 of the strongest universes, or the highest 4, won't be participating in the actual tournament. That's actually really disappointing to me, but in a way it does kind of make sense that Zeno is essentially trying to clear out all the low universes. He's trying to get, just a select few that are really great and really thriving. And so basically, in a weird way, he does have good intentions in heart. He just wants universes to be clean and good and thriving and people are happy and everything. And this is his messed up way, essentially, of cleaning out the bad universes. Well, we know Bergamo is going to say something that's going to change the Omni King's mind in the next episode. So I guess we'll find out, because honestly, I don't see how a show that has a much younger audience can just be having trillions upon trillions of people just being eradicated and disintegrated in an instant. I think that's kind of messed up. So I guess we'll find out, guys. Thanks for coming by Master Media today, and I'll check you guys tomorrow for another video.
No. Nah, I'm gonna be really honest. This is how I feel. Dragon Ball Z itself, if we were in the universe of Dragon Ball Z, the universe of Dragon Ball Z, the existence, the world of it is fucked up. It's fucked up. No, it is. Because if you're a human and you see all Saiyans flying around, you got Vegeta over there, Goku over there. No, you're fucked. You are worthless. You are trash. You're gonna die at like 89. Who knows? No. It's like shit. You can't do anything. Because there are people like BEERUS, if you get him pissed off one time, he destroys your planet just like that. So you really have to be fucking careful. And there are even people even more stronger than him. Like Omni King, who could just erase universes. Dragon Ball Z's fucked up. No, because I'm a human. And if Dragon Ball Z was real, I'm fucked. No, I ain't I got small pee-pee. No. Let me shop though, but if you want to go see the original videos, down link below. Make sure you go subscribe to my Star Media. That was actually a good ass theory though. About how, like, BEERUS' job as, like, basically killing people helps the universe in a whole. So basically, if humans die, but a new species comes, it helps the universe. No. That's, no. I do, but if you want to, like, comment, or subscribe. And other than that, I'll see y'all later. Yo, Dragon Ball Z fucked up. I love it, but it's, no. Nah, see y'all later, though.